I met a really cool kid today.
Welcome to the Jesse AF Show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to my daily podcast.
Hey everybody, my name is Jesse Grossbohlin and welcome to the Jesse AF Show. Today is Friday, July 19th, 2019, episode 159 of my daily podcast. Yeah, that's right, daily. That means every single day I'll be posting a new episode, so please check in more for my next episode. I'm on Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So if you have any of those platforms, please consider subscribing. That way you get notifications for whenever I post a new episode. Please, if you are on YouTube, hit the bell icon. That way you get notifications every single time I post a new episode. Because subscribing isn't enough for YouTube. They want to make you click a bell. So go ahead and do that. So today, in my episode, I'm going to be talking about a really, really cool kid that I met today. Well, I kind of met him, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And, he's just a really cool kid. He really is. So, I have a Mickey Mouse watch face on my watch. And I was letting the little kids on the school bus, play with my watch when I was acting as a monitor on the bus. So another bus driver was driving. I was just a monitor. Fun, easy job, simple. So I was entertaining the kids, just watching out for them, making sure they were safe and all that stuff. And I have a watch face that's really fun. And so every single time you tap on his face, or I'm gonna go to it. Well, I don't know. I mean, I hope this video doesn't get flagged for copyright infringement, but
it's 10:38.
Okay, so yeah. So every single time I tap the face, it says that. And so the two of these kids, I was going between them. They were playing with the watch face, and they would tap it, and the one kid on my left, he would be like, okay, what about her turn? I was like, okay. Meanwhile, these are I don't know, maybe 4, maybe 3 and 4, maybe 3 and 5. I don't know how old they are, but they're really, really young kids. And I had this little kid on my left start telling me what time it was, and oh, it's 8 o'clock. What does that mean? And I would tell him what that meant, and then he did something interesting. He started telling me about his shoes and how they were made and the importance of a sole, or of tread on a sole, and it was really, really interesting. I mean, this kid knew a lot about his shoes, and he's like, this rubber band part, it's elastic, holds my shoes together, that way my foot doesn't slip out, and it's in a figure 8, or it looks like an 8, and it's held on by these little loops. I was like, yeah, it's very true. And he was like, yes, it's very true. And it was the cutest thing ever. But you learn something from that. You learn something from that experience with a child where they're telling you about what they know, and it's really, really interesting. And he had such a hunger for knowledge, and it was like, okay, well, we're getting close to school, and he was like, yay, school. And where do kids lose that hunger for knowledge? That's my question. Where do these kids go from loving school to then hating school? Is it bullies at school? Is it Is it more complex classes that challenge them even harder? Because this kid wanted to learn everything about my watch. I was showing him how to see the notifications, how to put them away, and how to get to the control center, how to activate Siri on my watch. And he had so much fun with it. He was learning about the watch, and I was telling him about the shoes, and I was, the tread is very cool, and how the shoes lit up every time he stomped. I thought it was the coolest thing ever that this kid wanted to learn so much. And when I have my kids on my bus, some of them are interested in learning. Others kind of make it a game of, hey Jesse, what is the bus, or how's the bus drive? Well, it runs on fuel, and it's diesel fuel, and then they like, oh, we weren't listening. It's like, why ask the question then? You know, I'm trying to inform you. Why make it not a fun thing to learn? Why is learning boring? You know, that's the real question. Why is school making learning boring? I know that for me, I am always learning new things every single day because I'm so interested in learning new things every single day. And this kid this morning wanted to learn so much. Where do we go wrong? Where do we stop wanting to learn? I can't wait to find out that answer. I really cannot wait to go through life and learn more about this and figure out why kids just end up stop wanting to learn, and how we can fix that. Because if we can fix that, if we can make learning fun for all these kids, then they'll be better informed. They'll want to go further in their careers of learning. Maybe college would be more worth it to them. It wasn't worth it enough to me. I love learning, but I can teach myself a lot of things. I've always taught myself a lot of things. So it didn't work for me for that reason. But where do we go wrong with our kids in the school system? So many kids love going to school, and a lot of other kids hate going to school. They hate homework. They hate learning more. It becomes more of a job rather than an experience of discovery. If I was a teacher, if I had a school, I would make it all about discovery. I would make it an adventure for the children, not a work setting. And that's where we go wrong, I believe. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's episode. I know I did. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a really great day. And please, if you enjoyed this episode, please make a comment below in wherever you are. I don't know. But I would really appreciate to see a comment or even a message. DM me on Instagram, on Facebook, if you want to message me there. If you're friends with me on Facebook, I'll see you there. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a really great day. And if you're in New York, if you're around me, please stay cool, because this weekend is going to be really, really hot.